There is a big problem in APC, which is a good thing. So TINUBU's camp and the northern camp, they are fighting a cold war. You understand? But I believe that Jagaban will shut up all their mouths with $1 inside Babariga. There's war, I'm telling you, silent war, not an obvious one. So which is good, you know, because APC is a party of demons. Anyway, I will leave you to hear what this senator Ndume, who used to support Tinubu and was talking rubbish that time, now talking, changing mouths. All of them should get out. I want you people, don't see this man now as a good man, no, because Nigerians, many of you are foolish. Go and look at what he said about Tinubu and look at what he said about Buhari. Now that the whole thing has cast, you see them deleting themselves like they are not part of the rot. I'll play the video now for you so that you hear the nonsense he's saying. Don't mind, they let them fight each other. If they even fight physical, they should even fight physical. It will be good. Party that killed more than 60-something thousand Nigerians.
If you know the president before now, then you know that the whole scenario has changed. This is somebody, he stays in Lagos. If you go to Bodilon, anytime, any day, anytime in the night, you can go to Bodilon 2 o'clock. And in most cases, you find President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you know, receiving people in and out. If you come to where he stays in Abuja here, Lagos, in the Lagos house, you will know from when you take a turn whether he's in town or not, any time of the day. There are times you can go there 3 in the night and you'll meet him there. But now, if you go to Villa, the front of Villa, it's like a graveyard, because they don't allow anybody to go and see Mr. President.
Well, let me take you up on that, because you suggested that the government or the presidency, indeed the presidency specifically, has adopted a closed-door policy, and that even ministers and members of the National Assembly, presumably like yourself, are struggling to engage with the president. I mean, that sounds pretty serious, doesn't it?
Yeah, it seems, but that is the truth. The only thing, you know, the news media put certain things not exactly the way. So now that I'm talking to you, hear it from the horse's mouth.
Absolutely.
In every government, it's like that. You have the gatekeepers. Those who want the president to know everything and to have other opinions will even encourage those that matter in the government to come over, because, during Buhari's administration, which I thought was not that good, but if you compare this now to Buhari's regime, you will give Buhari a thumbs up, because...
Well, some would say that would be rather difficult to do.
You know, because at least he opens up, people come to see him. I'm quoting, you quote me, and if it's not true, I don't speak just like that.
Right.
There are some ministers don't have access to Mr. President. The only access they have to Mr. President is when they are maybe invited, and some may not be invited, or when they go for council meeting. And you know, when they go for council, by the time the president goes in, all of them are seated. And the president is the first person to leave. You can't say, I want to, no, that is it. There is a procedure. And then the SGF, who is supposed to be the clearinghouse, I don't know about, I've not seen him most lately. But I'm telling you, Charles, I won't come to the TV or even in private lie.
So have you had a challenge in seeing the president yourself personally? Well,
let me tell you one thing. The president severally, if we meet in the public, he will say, Chief Ndume, why are you not coming? Why am I? And I said, no, Mr. President, when you look for me, I'll be there.
Did you say to him, well, he's not allowing me to come in?
I said it once to one of his staff, that they are the people that are keeping us out of this place. And so I will not struggle to come and see Mr. President. But I have an obligation to speak for the people, or speak for my people, or speak as a senator. You can imagine I am the chief whip. If a chief whip cannot have access to Mr. President, the new senators, of course.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, let me tell you. And let me tell you in difference to it. Obasanjo started, during his government, in 24 hours, if any senator wants to see him, nobody will ask him, what do you want to see the president for? He makes sure that within 24 hours, any senator has access to him. Ministers go in and out. Obasanjo, as old as he was older than our president, he will be saying that is politics. You talk to the people, hear from the people. But now, to me, it seems, besides shielding Mr. President, they always give him assurance that everything is out there, is all right out there. And that is not the case.